Hello, lovelies. This is Tammy Fournier, and welcome to another week of TV Tray Tuesday, where we are going to make a quick, simple, and easy card with minimal supplies, all on a TV tray. This is the card we are going to do today. I've actually made a few variations of this card using different papers and different colors, because it's so much fun. This one here, this was made with our new color, Mango Melody, which I absolutely love. This is truly becoming one of my favorite colors. So I've got Mango Melody here with some of our Abstract Impressions paper. Actually, I'm sorry, the paper is not Abstract Impressions. The stamp set is Abstract Impressions. The paper is Garden Impressions. Actually, I've got that right here to show you. This right up here, I'm not sure how well you can see it. To look at it in the catalog, it's tough to tell. It's very floral. Wasn't sure if I was really gonna like it, and I took the chance, and I'm glad I did, because I love this paper. It's so fun. That it's absolutely gorgeous. There's flowers, a lot of it. It's got flowers on one side, and then the back has some sort of just like watercolor splotchiness. It's beautiful, fun, vibrant paper. So that is what is on this. And the other card that I made with that same set, I used this. We used the Calypso Coral. Same thing, the Garden Impressions paper. Isn't it awesome? I love the brush strokes. So this is Calypso Coral. I used Night of Navy as a background, and the flowers are in Calypso Coral. Super easy and fun card. Now, for today's card, we're going to switch it up yet again. And we're going to do different colors. We're going to use Melon Mambo along with the Night of Navy. And we're actually going to use a green bow. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get started, and I will talk to you about, let's start with our stamp set. Like I said, the paper was Garden Impressions. It coordinates with this stamp set, Abstract Impressions. This is so much fun. It is a multi-layer stamp set, but there is no rhyme or reason to it. You don't have to, it's not super intricate. You don't have to line things up perfectly. It's exactly what it says. It's abstract. So we're going to use the stems. We're going to use the flowers, and we're going to use the Kindness Changes Everything sentiment. Super fun set. Also, I switched things up a little to show just how easy, I mean, you can use multiple colors. In this one, I used Mango Melody for the flowers, and I just stamped off for the lighter layer, and then did full strength for the darker layer. For the leaves, I actually used two different colors. I used the Lemon Lime Twist for the lighter leaves, and Granny Apple Green for the darker leaves. For today, to show you that you don't have to have a ton of stuff out. If you've got a small area and you can't have a ton of different color inks out, hence I am on a TV tray today, I only have one green out, and we're just going to stamp off for the lighter color and then use the secondary color full strength, and you're going to get just as beautiful a look. Alright, so that's our stamp set. This is the colors we're going to use today. Let me get these on out of the way. We are going to use Melon Mambo, which is cut at 4 1/4 by 11 and scored at 5 1/2, which is just a regular piece. If you took our regular 8 1/2 by 11 sheet of paper, it's literally just cut in half, and you can get 2 cards out of that. So that's cut in half there at 4 1/4. So there's that. We've got a piece of Night of Navy cut at 5 by 3 3/4 to layer on top of that. We have our Garden Impressions Designer Series paper, which ironically, and I didn't realize this till I was actually setting up for this video, that this paper is the one that I used on that one. So, but we're using the flip side today. See how cool it is? It's so pretty. So that is cut at 4 7/8 by 3 5/8, and that's going to layer on top of our blue piece. We have another piece of Night of Navy cut at 3 1/8 by 3 1/8, and a piece of Whisper White cut 3 by 3. All right, we have an insert for the inside, because you got to make the insides pretty. That is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, other things we will be using, the ribbon. We've got the Shaded Spruce ribbon. This comes in a multi-pack. This is our metallic ribbon combo. It comes with the Shaded Spruce and Powder Pink. Super pretty. It's a little thin. I wanted a thicker ribbon when making these cards, because the other two I used a thicker ribbon, and I just think the bulkier ribbon looked better. So I'm going to show you how you can take a thin ribbon, and make it look a little bulkier. All right, let's get stamping. And please do not mind the mat. I am reusing the mat from last week. It has, Enjoy Your Special Day on it. If you joined me for last week's TV Tray Tuesday, I was making a wedding card for my cousin, whose wedding I attended this past weekend. It was beautiful. Such a gorgeous area. We were a couple hours away from home. We actually went and camped up in the north country of New Hampshire, and it was beautiful up there, and the wedding venue was it was stunning. It really was nice. They got married in a barn. I've never been to a wedding like that before. It was absolutely beautiful. Okay, we're going to use our Granny Apple Green for our leaves. And you just pop it open like that and slide it into place. We're going to use the larger of the two, this one. Okay, this is double stamping. We've got two images there. You've got one that's a little larger than the other. We're going to use our lighter color first, and we're going to use the larger image in the lighter color. So we're going to stamp off with the Granny Apple Green. With the photopolymer stamps, you want to use something that has a little bit of cushion. So I have a Stampin' Pierce mat, and I have a piece of scrap paper over it, just because I am going to stamp off of our paper. So just ink it on up. I'm going to stamp off. We're going to do that a couple times. And again, it's abstract impressions. There is no right or wrong whatsoever. Oh, I'm sorry if I just shook the camera. Kicked the table or the TV tray. There we go. That's it for that. Now we're going to go full strength with our smaller grass leaves. And you don't have to line it up, you just kind of plop them wherever. This is truly a foolproof stamp set. They really all are. There is no right or wrong when you come to stamping. You can do whatever you want. All right, that's it for our Granny Apple Green. I'm gonna close that up. And I'm gonna pull out our Melon Mambo. We're gonna do the same thing with stamping off the flowers. We're gonna start again with these. We've got these, which are more fuller, and then these, which are just kind of like highlights. We're going to start with the fuller ones and go with the lighter color. Stamp off. And just get them where you want them. I'm going to angle this way this time. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to get my head in the frame. I'll go right there with those. Perfect. Easy peasy. Okay, gonna take our highlighting flowers and we're gonna go full strength with these. I think my dogs are getting accustomed to TV Tray Tuesday. They're actually laying right down by my feet. Normally they're running around like crazy barking. And I'm just there. See, it just gives it a little bit of a highlight. There. Super easy, and we are done with the pink. Actually, we're not completely done with the pink. When we do the inside of the card, we're going to have to pull those colors back out. But we're going to finish this part first. Now all we need is our sentiment. Kindness changes everything. I love that. It's so true. We definitely need more kindness in the world. Okay, these photopolymer stamp sets are awesome, and that you can see right through them, so you know exactly where you're going to put your stamp, and you can line it up perfectly. Oh, gorgeous! Nice. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, and that is it for our Tuxedo Black, which I'm sorry I didn't even show you that. We are using Tuxedo Black for the sentiment. You know what's funny? I looked at that. Now that I think of it, I could have totally used Night of Navy on there for the sentiment, and that would have looked just as good. But you know what? The black works well. All right, so let's move that aside. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit, and we're gonna just piece together the rest of our card. We're gonna move that out of the way for right now. We're gonna take our piece of Designer Series paper, our Tombow multi-purpose glue, and we're going to start building this card. If the glue would like to come out. Ruh-roh. Oh, wait, here we go. I think we got it. Yeah, so it was very nice to get away. like I said, we were up in the northern part of New Hampshire, and it was gorgeous. My sons did a little bit of gold panning. It was actually something that they had in the campground we stayed at. They actually had real gold panning on the river next to the campground, but they actually had little things set up where kids could do gold panning right in the campground, and my boys absolutely loved it. It was crazy. My youngest son has all of a sudden now feels stumped. He does not know what he wants to do as a career when he's older, because now he feels that archaeology, is that what that would be? I don't know. Something with digging up minerals is now a thought process for him. And he's very confused because he's very artistic, and he always thought he wanted to be a comic book artist or an actor, but now he doesn't know if he wants to actually be an archaeologist. It's quite funny. He's only 11 years old. Think he's got some time to figure that one out. Oh, shoot. I should have just continued gluing this. I just rambled and totally forgot what I was doing. I'm really looking forward to doing a TV Tray Tuesday with you in a couple of weeks. We're actually going to we go for our 2-week camping trip, where we go up to Maine for a couple of weeks, and it's our favorite campground. I will plug it for them, Flat Rock Bridge in Lebanon, Maine. Awesome campground. I am super excited. I am bringing my TV trays with me, and I am actually going to do TV Tray Tuesdays up there at the campground with you. Very excited about that. All right, so we got that on there. We're going to take our piece here, and we're going to stick that right onto our little piece of DSP. I'm sorry, our little piece of Night of Navy cardstock. Hopefully I can get that on straight. There we go. I love that glue. It gives you wiggle time. Perfect. Now I am going to grab some dimensionals. And, oh, my dogs may start barking in a minute, just so you're aware. My daughter is driving up the driveway. The dogs didn't bark, but my daughter's heckling me as she drives up the driveway. So awesome. Okay, we got our dimensionals on there. We're going to plop this just right in the center. Not in the center, I'm sorry. We're going to go center left to right, but we're going to go a little high up to down. Up to if that's even a term. Up to down, maybe. Work with me here, people. Okay, so there we go. We got that. We have to put a little bit of bling. So we're going to take out our lovely rhinestones. And we're going to do a couple of big ones and a small one. We'll plop one here. We'll put a smaller one over here. And we'll take one more big one. Plop that right around there. There we go. Oh, it's so pretty. I love this stamp set, and I love that you can do it in so many different colors. I mean, and this is just one part of it. There's other different types of flowers. It's crazy. It's awesome how much you can do with this one stamp set. So last thing we have to do for the front of the card, Diamond, is we have our bow. Now I told you I was going to show you how to take a skinny bow and give it a little bit of bulk. I just double tied it. Now I pre-did this bow in advance. I will show you how I did that, how I got that look. In just a second. I'm actually going to fix it because it loosened up a little bit. Seriously, you could fuss with bows all darn day. It's crazy. There we go. Alright, I think I got it how I want it. Alright, so I'm going to put that on there like that. Pull those apart. We're going to grab some glue dots. We're literally just going to plop that bow right on top of a glue dot. And then pick the glue dot up with the scissors and lay it right there in the center. And you can pull those little, you can pull the loops around how you would like. And it kind of gives them a little bit more bulk. They don't look quite as thin. Well, that one just doesn't want to go. Alright. There. Now, I said I would show you how to get that look. Now, if you fuss with it, I mean, I could fuss with it a little bit more and get it so it separates. But I do not want to take all of your time today. I do not want to bore you with watching me tie ribbon. Well, fuss with ribbon. I'm going to show you how to double tie. I mean, super easy. All you do is just take the ribbon, fold it in half, you make a little bunny ear, wrap it around. So you just tie the ribbon, but you double it before you tie it. Hold on 1 second, that did not work. Let's try that again. Gotta make sure I'm holding on to it correctly before I do that. There we go. And pull it through. And I didn't give myself enough room. Let's try this again. Alright, that should be plenty. There we go. Look at that. Whew, third time's a charm. Get through there. Lovely. See, you get that? Now you're going to end up with this side being like that. All you got to do is just snip it and then cut your ends, cut your tails, and finagle around with it to get your little loops how you want them to look. But it gives it a little bit more of a bulk to it instead of just one thin ribbon. Okay, moving on. We only have a little bit left. We're going to stamp the inside of this card really quick, and we're going to call it a day. Move that aside. We're going to bring back our Pierce mat really quick. We're going to crank this out real fast. Okay, let's get our green apple green out of the way, or pull it back in. Again, stamp off, and we're going to go completely just along the bottom of the entire front of the card. off. Okay, get one more in there just on the end. Perfect. Okay, full strength with this guy. And again, probably don't need to do that last one, but I'm going to throw it in there. Okay. Done with that. Melon Mambo. Stamp off. Just wrap them around wherever. Nice. And full strength with these guys. Yay! Look at that. Now, come on. How pretty does that work? Does that make the inside right? You can add a sentiment up top if you wanted, or you have all that space to write. So we're going to get that out of the way. We are going to glue this to the inside of our card. And you guys are going to go enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Get that in there. Nice and straight and even. Perfect. Look at that. Doesn't that make the inside look so nice? It just gives it a little bit of a finished look to it. So we got our outside. We've got our inside. So we've got that. We've got the original card and then the other one. Actually, let's do this. Since this is the one we just made together, we'll put that on top. Look it, isn't it awesome? This stamp set's amazing. You can do so much with it. And you don't need a ton of colors. You can use multiples, but you can just stamp off to get the different colors and effects. It's absolutely, it's crazy. I love it, love it, love it. It's so much fun. Anyways, thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day and rest of your week. If you do not currently have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and would like more information on our products or the project I've done here today, you can go to my Facebook page, Fournier 5 Design, and you can email me at stamphappy@yahoo.com, or you can visit my website, which is my online store as well, which is scrappystamper.stampinup.net. I would be happy to help you in any way I can. I would love to earn your business. If you need a catalog, please let me know. If you like this video, if you could give me a thumbs up, that would be awesome. And I will have all the links to everything down in the bottom of this video. Have an awesome day. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Have a